Okay, so let me start. The first thing you hit is that PC icon with a tooth in the middle, Dentrix Launcher. You double click it. Then you hit that time clock. Why? Because you need to clock in and clock out so that you will get paid properly. You know, here you put your staff code and your password. Ileana will provide you with their staff code and the password when we are done with the training sessions. And when your shift starts, you hit clock in. When you go to take your lunch, you hit clock out. Then when you come back, you hit clock in. And at the end of your shift, you hit clock out. Okay. And from history, you can see how many hours you have worked. Two applications we use through Remote PC is Dentrix Hub and Dentrix Appointment Book. You hit the Google Chrome and then Dentrix Hub. Dentrix is a platform we use to take care of emails, online requests, and text messages. Okay, here. Give me one moment. And we have, I will add you to Slack channels when we are done. Our channel is call center, okay? And I will add you to more channels to can have, access to the different departments to forward the messages and requests. Okay. So, Hub, the platform, is a platform we use to take care of texts, emails, and these online requests. These are requests that are made through our website. Okay, we have a website, Bell Dental Care. There is a button they hit. Let me show you. Website. You see, they hit that button, make an appointment, and they request an appointment online. And that appointment shows up as incoming appointment, you see?
Mm-hmm.
So that's Hub. Is that clear so far?
So I log in to this hub, and this is the first thing I see on the dashboard, right?
You see that, and you see the appointment book too, but now I just showed you that. You have two things open, Hub and appointment book. One thing is that, and I am going to open the other thing, the other application, but so far is that clear what Hub is?
A little bit, yeah. I think once I open it myself and play with it, I think it'll be a little bit better.
Okay.
But
Keep in mind that
yeah.
this is a platform we use when we want to text, email people, and take care of their online requests.
Okay, online in text messages.
Exactly. The other application we use is appointment book. Let me open it. That red book icon. Hold on, it got stuck. Okay. You put your credentials. And here you can see the calendar. How many dentists we have every day, their working hours, their appointments, how many spots they have, if they are at lunch, if they are totally booked. Okay, so on top you can see the day and the date. These abbreviations stand for operatoris name. Okay, You don't have to know anything regarding that, just keep that in mind. On the right and left side, there are two columns with the hours, and you can scroll up and scroll down using these arrows. Also, using these blue arrows, you can go forward and go backward. And wherever you are, if you hit that circle in the middle, you go to the current day. Also, if you have noticed, there are some white boxes with names, dentists' names. These are called events. They let you know which dentists are in every day, what time they start, what time they have lunch, so you cannot put any appointments for them, what time they leave. Okay, so you know where to put appointments. So you can see Dr. Lin, 2 columns, Angela, Dr. Dar, you see 3 columns. So here you can see how many people you can put and where we have spots. Okay, and who is in? For example, Dr. Dan starts at 10 a.m. and finishes at 6 p.m. Angela, 9 a.m. and finishes at 7 p.m. You see?
Okay, so the different colors are the location, the offices, the clinics, basically,
No,
right?
the color represents the dentist, the provider. Each
Okay,
dentist has a specific color, but I will tell you, don't rush. So this is one location only Bayside. So also we have different views, okay, because we don't have enough space to put all the dentists on the same view. So on view 2, you will see other doctors. You see?
okay, this is understood. So all of this is one office with
Exactly.
different doctors.
Yeah, with multiple doctors. Okay, we have multiple people, multiple providers, hygienists, general dentists, pedodontist, orthodontist, endodontist, periodontist. Okay, and each doctor, each provider has a specific color so that we can discern their appointments on the schedule. Is that clear so far?
So far, yeah.
Okay, also, as you can see, these appointments are grey out from Monday. All of them are grey. This means that these appointments are completed. So when an appointment is completed, it's grey out. Okay, also here, as you can see, there are some sidebars on the left side. The sidebar represents the status of the appointment. If it's white, this means that the appointment is just scheduled and we don't know if the patient will show up indeed. If it's yellow, this means that the patient confirmed the appointment. We know that they will show up. If it's red, it's called alert. It's a warning. We need to check something. Insurance information, something regarding an assignment, a treatment plan. Something is going on and we need to find out. Okay. So when the status is green, let me find a green appointment to tell you. You see, different people. That one, it's green. Green means that needs to be rescheduled. Okay, so that appointment needs to be rescheduled because something happened. Maybe it's wrongly scheduled. Maybe the dentist took off. Maybe a case is not ready. Okay, maybe something is going on. You know? Okay. Questions?
Um, how do you know if there's something going on?
Because
Like
the status is green.
green, something's going on. Yellow, they are confirmed. Red, something needs
Mm-hmm,
to be checked.
exactly. And I will give you some documents.
Okay, good. There's documents.
Mm, now I just explain.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
Oh, so far so good.
Okay, so also here we have the calendar. You see that icon? If you hit the calendar, you can go through the months quickly. Okay, and you can navigate through the appointment book quickly. Let's say a patient tells you, I want to come in on February. So in February, you go here on February 11. You go here, February. You see, Sherry is in here. Okay, questions?
They want to make an appointment on February the 11th, and what is it that you just did?
I went to February
Okay,
and just this. Okay, so I hit the calendar.
okay,
I went there. And if you
perfect.
go, if you want to go to today again, you hit that blue circle and you go to
Okay,
today. And this is how we navigate through the appointment book. So
okay,
you just keep in mind that we have way too many providers and we have multiple views and and that's it. Questions?
no, no, we didn't set an appointment yet. You didn't make any appointment yet, right?
No, we won't make
Okay,
today. We will discuss everything step by step.
okay, sure, sure.
Okay, so what I will do is to send you some documents. Let me find you.
Just a quick question. What's the most hours someone can work a week?
40.
40? Okay.
So I will send you some documents. One that explains the status and the meanings, and the other one with the booking instructions and the dentists we have. Study them. You will see that there are a lot of details, but don't worry. Um, you will understand everything.
Okay.
And
Will you
then,
be, will I have access to play with the system?
yeah, after we are done, not before you start, unfortunately. And I am sending you a picture with the teeth and they are numbers and how they are displayed. So are you available on Thursday for our next training session?
Yeah, I'm available almost every day. I think my schedule, they put me off Saturday and Sunday, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, let me think what time. Um, what about, let me think. What about 9 a.m. New York time?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so see you on Thursday at 9 a.m. Okay, study the documents, write down your questions, and if you have any questions and you want to ask me, you can text me, of course, but don't worry, I will give you further explanation during our next training session, okay?
Alrighty. Thank you. Ready? Look, page one all the way to page 10. No, 10. 10 pages missing. Yes? Dentrix view, Bayside. View 1 is general dentist hygiene and lab. View 2, this is a software يعني بيقول لك فين الحاجات and how to schedule appointment. View 2, Dr. Mike, Dr. Noor on Fridays, Dr. Lou, Sherry, endodontist and periodontist. View 3, orthodontist and pedodontist. Pedodontist. How to book appointments properly. Always make sure you have the proper insurance information on file and proper contact information, phone numbers, and emails. When scheduling an appointment, please confirm everything is the same. When scheduling an appointment, please confirm everything is the same, and if there are any changes, it should be noted inside the patient files. New patient forms and updates are to be done online. New patient forms and updates are to be done online prior. New patient forms and updates are to be done online prior to appointments, and patients should be made aware to bring their insurance card and photo ID if they are a new patient or their insurance has changed. All patients under 18 must be accompanied by their parents or guardian unless there is a minor consent on the file. The minor consent is only for general dentists and cleaning, not specialists. All minors must be accompanied by their parents for major all minors must be accompanied by their parents for major work in specialist appointments. So no consent forms would work for major work and special appointments. Confirm spelling of names, numbers entered for phone numbers, emails, and insurances. Always read the events added to the schedule for any additional bookings. Always read the events added to the schedule for any additional bookings, booking instructions, as well as the pop-ups that come when selecting a patient. Sometimes this gives information on who the patient wants to be scheduled with or who they do not want to be scheduled with. Never read pop-ups out loud while on the phone with the patient because it may be something about them that is for office only. Each provider is assigned a color for their appointment, and every provider has a tab heading on days scheduled: start time, lunch, and end time. حلو كلام. Bayside is the office that I'll be working at, is the Bell Dental Care. The hygienists is Angela. She is in light pink color on the schedule. Sabrina in peach color. Elney, Eleni in orange. Sherry in light green. Prophylaxis, which is cleanings, is Monday through Friday. Cleanings time is always 30 minutes. Side books are to have a gap for at least 30 minutes. Side book every hour. I don't know what side book is, so that's probably one of the questions I need to ask. What does it mean to be side booked, and how do I know to avoid side booking? if needed. Do not side book the last 30 minutes before lunch and the last 30 minutes before end of their shift, or next to a deep cleaning without whitening or whitening appointment. So much detail. Do not side book the last 30 minutes before lunch, the last 30 minutes before the end of their shift, or to the next to a deep cleaning or whitening appointment. When booking cleanings, always make sure that the patient is due every 6 months, but sometimes insurances such as UFT is every 3 months. If the patient is not due but wants to get a cleaning anyway, they must pay out of pocket $155. Patient should be made aware of this, and note should be in file indicating this. All patients under 18 must be accompanied by their parent or guardian unless there is a minor consent on file. Perioscaling, deep cleanings with Sabrina, Sherry, Angela, Eleni. Deep cleanings are always booked for 1 hour, but regular cleanings are 30 minutes. Alright, sorry. So deep cleaning are always 1 hour. Appointment times are 1 hour. 2 quadrants to be scheduled at a time. I don't know what that is. I put a note in there for asking them what's a 2 quadrant. Do you know what that means? Deep cleaning is never side booked. Deep cleaning is never side booked. No deep cleanings to be scheduled on Dr. Mike's day. Currently, which is Tuesday. So no deep cleanings to be scheduled on Dr. Mike's day, currently Tuesdays. Before making appointments, you must check to see if pre-approvals are needed and if we received a response for pre-approval. If approved, you can move ahead with scheduling the appointment. If rejected, make sure the patient is aware and willing to pay out of pocket and a treatment plan is reviewed and a patient is aware of the cost. There should be a note that the patient is aware of treatment being denied and that they are responsible for paying out of pocket. If we did not receive a response from insurance, follow up to see haram. Okay. So if approved, you can go ahead and move the scheduled appointments. If rejected, you can make sure the patient is aware and willing to pay out of pocket and a treatment plan is reviewed and a patient is aware of cost. There should be a note that the patient is aware of treatment being denied and that they are responsible for paying out of pocket. If we did not receive a response from insurance, follow up to see where the approval stands. Most insurances can be checked online on the insurance website. Perhaps we have received it and it is not been entered yet. So most insurances can be checked online on the insurance website. Perhaps we received it and has not been entered yet. If there is a copay, always make sure that the TX plan was done and the patient is aware that payment is due at the time of service. Okay, so again, if there is a copay, always make sure that TX plan was done and the patient is aware that payment is due at the time of service. If there is no TX plan done, there should be a TX in front of the appointment. So if there is no TX plan done, there should be a TX in front of the appointment so treatment planners know to go over the fees before the patient is seen. All right. Again, one more time because it's weird. If there is a copay, always make sure that the TX plan was done, which maybe is a treatment plan. And the patient is aware that the payment is due at the time of service. If there is no TX plan done, there should be a TX in front of the appointment so the treatment planners know to go over fees before the patient is seen. If there is a copay, always make sure the TX plan was done again, and the patient is aware that the payment is due at the time of service. If there is no TX plan done, there should be a TX in front of the appointment so the treatment planner knows to go over fees before the patient is seen. What is TX plan in? Okay, so Monday schedule is a deep cleaning that has been approved under Dr. Sifrodis. 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 Sifrodis.
Sferoudis. Sferoudis.
Dr. Sifrodis. Sifrodis. On Monday, schedule deep cleanings. On Mondays, schedule deep cleanings that have been approved under Dr. Sifrodis. Scrufridi Ambida, Spherudis, 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 these Spherudis using her code. So on Mondays, schedule deep cleanings that have been approved under Dr. Spherudis using her code PER6 as provider's code. Okay, so check by going to on Monday schedule deep cleanings that have been approved by Dr. Spherudis using her code Spherudis. الآن يتبقى الترينر بتاعتي Russian صوتها صعب أوي يتفهم. Schedule deep cleanings that have been approved under Dr. Spherudis using her code. Check by going to Ledger. Check by going to Ledger and then the book with the TX on it. If we received the approval, set the appointment on Monday with hygienists. Whitening, bleaching, Zoom. Angela, Sabrina, Eleni, and Sherry. Whitening is always 90 minutes with no side book. $100 deposit is mandatory upon making the appointment. Make sure that the patient is aware of costs. $420 with the maintenance trays and $370 without maintenance trays. If the patient chooses to do the take-home trays as well, make sure you are scheduling the whitening and impressions for trays with the lab and a half hour before the Zoom whitening appointments. Impressions should be booked a half hour before their whitening appointments. Okay, so again, make sure the patient is aware of cost. So $420 with the maintenance trays and $370 without maintenance trays. Make sure the patient is aware of cost. $420 with the maintenance trays, $420 maintenance trays, maintenance and maintenance. Maintenance. Mate هذه كده maintenance maintenance. أنا بقول إيه بقى غلط؟ maintenance 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 mate مش عارف أقولها maintenance main maintenance 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 ممكن أسمع نفسي maintenance صح؟ ممكن أسمع نفسي maintenance 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 maintenance. Make sure the patient is aware. كل ده بنتسجل. Make sure the patient is aware of costs. $420 with the maintenance trays and $370 without the maintenance trays. If the patient chose to do the take-home tray as well, make sure you are scheduling the whitening and impressions for trays with the lab and half hour before the Zoom whitening appointments. Impressions should be booked a half hour before their whitening appointments. Impressions should be booked a half hour before their whitening appointments. Okay, so if the patient chose to do the take-home trays as well, make sure you are scheduling the whitening and impressions for trays with the lab a half hour before the Zoom whitening appointments. I don't know what none of this means. I don't know what none of this means.
Specialists, please check the cheat sheet to make sure patients' insurance is accepted or pre-appointments needed before the appointment. Does the doctor need insurance? Please specialists.
Please check the cheat sheet to make sure patient's insurance is accepted. Are pre-approvals needed before the appointment? Does the doctor take the insurance? For specialists, all patients under 18 must be accompanied by their parents or guardian. This is like the fourth time you guys say this. Even if there is a minor consent on file, unless otherwise approved by the specialists. Make sure TX plans are done on patients if there is a copayment. Make sure TX plans are done on patients if there is a copayment, or if paying any fully out of pocket. Patients are to be made aware of payment is due on the time they complete the procedure. Make sure TX plans are done on patients if there is a copayment, or if paying in fully out of pocket. Okay, so TX plans gotta be made sure they are done on patients if there is a copayment, or if they are fully paying out of pocket. Patients are to be made aware payment is due at the time they complete the procedure. Again, a TX should be in front of the appointment so treatment planners know when scheduling. Orthodontist. Our orthodontist is Dr. Saru at M. Adam Forestry. General flow for orthodontics. Consult appointment. To check estimated time and if PT is ready for orthodontics. Check estimated time if PT is ready for orthodontics. Check estimated time and if PG. Write down. Check an estimated time and if PT is ready for orthodontics. يعني كنت المفروض باين عليا المفروض اروح اشهد اخد شهادة سنان دكتور سنان قبل ما اجي اشهد عشان اخد $80 في الساعة. شايف الشغل هذا. General flow for orthodontics. Okay, check estimated time and if PT is ready for orthodontics, which is patients. All right. Check estimated time and if patient is ready for orthodontics. Dental and periodontal clearance should be given to the patient to have signed and to be cleared for orthodontics. Estimated TX plan should be provided. Estimated TX time since PAN and CEPH need to be taken and studied. Please specify if patient needs records to send to insurance. Otherwise, I will bring patient back for records. Please specify if patient needs records to send to insurance. Otherwise, I will bring patient back for records. So specify if the patient needs records to send to his insurance. Or otherwise, they'll bring the patient back so they can give him the records. Records appointment. Records will be taken. Records appointment. Records. Okay, for records. Records appointment. Records will be taken. Case presentation. Consent. iTero scan appointment. Bonding may be done if time permits. واحد اتنين.
Patient should be cleared financially to start orthodontics.
Okay, so they gotta be cleared financially to start orthodontics. This is not like the whitening or what is it that they pay after the procedure? I don't know. I'm getting discouraged.
لا انت مش فاهم لما كنت بتذاكر البريكس والحاجات دي كنت بعد مضايق ازاي.
عارف اللي مضايقني اكتر؟ ما انا معرفش اعرف وانا هنا في مصر او التليفون هيشتغل وانا هنا ولا لا. Specialists. Okay. Patients are to be made aware payment is due at the time they complete the procedure. وهنا patient should be cleared financially to start orthodontics. ايه orthodontics؟ تعرف انا معرفش اي حاجة.
سنين مش اسمه orthodontics مش بتاع سنين اسمه orthodontics.
And typically be sideburn. Unless it is 60 minutes long repositioning appointment. And patients should be cleared financially to start orthodontics. Adjustment appointments can typically be side booked unless it is 60 minutes long. Adjustment appointments? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. Adjustment appointments can typically be side booked unless it is 60 minutes long. Repositioning. Debound appointment. واحد بس كان عليه كيكة يعني مش عليه كيكة. مطرحه كيكة يعني لا واحد عليه كيكة وواحد مطرحه كيكة بس. في الغسالة لا ما اعتقدش. Consult 30 minutes sidebook. Ortho records. Photo, pano, CFO 30 minutes. Comprehensive 60 minutes. Main column, no sidebooks. Invisalign 60 minutes, main column. How am I supposed to remember all this weird ass shit? Why did they hire me?
Okay.
I'm thinking of questions that I don't know. Like I just ended here. Maybe some of my questions make sense. Maybe there's stupid questions, but I'll just end here.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, here we go. So like the first one, like you want to do the questions I have now, or you want to save them for later?
No, no, tell me your questions.
Okay, yeah, I sent them in the Slack. So like the first one, I think when it says if someone wants to do their cleaning, and they're not due for a cleaning, so I just want to know how do I know when they are due for a cleaning? If it's every 6 months or 3 months, like how do
Well,
I know?
okay. Regarding the first answer, the first question, first thing, you check the other appointments, the previous appointments, to see when they did the cleaning, and you ask eligibility team. You don't take care of minor consent of the file, but you can see it from the document center. The document center, you can find it through patient info. So we haven't discussed all that stuff. That's why you don't know. One side book. Okay, side book is when we put an appointment next to the other with the same dentist on the same day at the same time. You see, that's a side book.
That's the little X's or dots
No, you
or
don't
blank.
care about the X's. I mean,
Okay,
it's an appointment next to another
okay,
at the same time on the
I
same
see.
day with the same dentist.
I see. Okay, so the two peaches next
Our
to each
side
other,
book, exactly.
that's the same time. Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
appointment schedule. Okay,
What's two quadrants scheduled at the same time?
yeah, the
It's the same
mouth
thing.
the mouth is divided in four quadrants. Okay, so this means that either you have, let me show you. Okay, it's split it. Uh, it's split it in give me a moment, sorry.
Okay.
So let me show you. You have the mouth. Okay. The mouth it's split it in four quadrants. 2, 4.
Oh, okay.
So you cannot take care of it all the four one on the same appointment. So either you do right side or left side during deep cleaning or osseous surgery. This is what this means.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see your other. Who was calling me? Let me see something, please. Sorry. So sorry.
No worries.
So, what is TX plan? Is treatment plan? You. What do you mean? How do you know the treatment plan? We check again the other appointments to see the treatment plan. If patients chooses to do take-home scheduling for patients with lab before this rate and bring should be taken, make sure the student waiting
I'm sorry.
and think about.
Can I
Yes,
can
the
I can I come back to the train for maybe like 5 minutes? I'm so sorry.
yes.
Sure, thank you. Hello? Okay. Doctor's info. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, sure, yeah. What was it about? Yeah, I'm back.
I so hold on. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Let me type something.
Sure. ETX plan is treatment plan, right?
Yes, is the treatment plan, and we hit a button, other appointments, and you can see it. If patients choose to do the take-home trays, blah blah blah, all that stuff are taken care by front desk. Okay, not you. So consult, blah 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 blah. Consult is
Like a new appointment, and they're
you just you just schedule the consult 30 minutes long, and during the consult they discuss about the estimated time of the treatment and when patient will be ready for the braces and all that stuff. Adjustment appointment means to adjust the braces, the wires, to
okay.
fix them.
Okay.
Debond is when we remove braces. Records is, let's say, they take some pictures, panoramic, they fill out some documentation, and they send everything to the insurance so that they can, see if they will cover or deny. Main column is the column. Hold on. With we have two or three columns. This is the main column. We have the lunch event. Here it says main column. Okay, when you have only one column, then this is the main column, and here you put side books. Here it says on top main column, side books. You see, Adam?
Sorry. Say that. Explain that one more time. Sure. Explain that one more time. What was the side books? Say that for me.
The main column is the column with the lunch event when there is one column, and when you have multiple columns, you can see on the top which is the main column. Main column is called the column that we put the major work appointments.
Okay.
Okay. Questions?
I think I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. So, what else? Can I begin?
Yeah.
Okay. Previous time we discussed about some things like the status and the colors and how we navigate. So when you open an appointment here, you can see the reason for the appointment, the provider, some notes, the status, operatory, date, time. Here we have some buttons. When you hit OK, you save all the changes you have made. When you hit cancel, you don't save the changes you have made. We use the button patient info to see the information of the patient, all the information. Okay, phone number and address, full name, status, insurance, everything. And we use that blue book icon, office journal, to leave notes. And this is the document center through which you can find the documentation of the patient, minor consents, and all that stuff. So, other button we use is wait will call to cancel appointments, pin board to reschedule appointments. So, let me show you. For example, for tomorrow we have some appointments that are white. So you go here. Hold on. So here the white status means that the patient just booked the appointment. We don't know if they will come in indeed. Okay, so you hit patient info and you make a phone call, correct? So you make the phone call and if the patient says I am coming, you hit the arrow and you mark status firm and you put a check mark here and you hit OK. If the patient says, oh, I am not coming, I don't know when I will be available, I will call you back, blah, blah, blah. So what you will do, uh, you will hit the button wait will call to cancel it. But before you do that, you will leave a note in Office Journal. The Office Journal is under the patient info. So you hit the blue book icon here, Office Journal. Okay, you hit that page. Description cancellation note. Called patient to confirm the appointment, they cancelled, and you hit OK. And then you cancel it. Wait will call. If the patient says I cannot come in tomorrow, I need to reschedule, you hit pinboard and you go through the schedule. The appointment will, if you hit pinboard, the appointment will show up here as a post-it with a pin above the others. You grab it, you drag it, and you put it on the proper spot. Okay, so hold on. Yes, hold on. I am in a training. Is something emergency? Uh, what happened? Yes, it's fine. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, move these feelings at 2:30. Call that patient and move them up. It's a, it's okay, and also you can offer 12 p.m. with Dr. Noor too. You can offer 12 p.m. with Dr. Noor. Okay, put the crown and call that person and apologize and tell them, please, can you come in at 2:30? So this is how we cancel, reschedule, and confirm. Okay, Adam.
I'm
Adam.
here. Yeah.
Okay. So when the appointment is alert, we said that we need to collect some information, either the insurance information or the the confirmation number that patient is assigned. This is called a reference number. So um, we need to tell them, dear patient, you need to provide us with your insurance information, or you need to tell them, dear patient, you need to give us your reference number from the call with the insurance so that we can check that you are assigned indeed. Okay, so you check, you call them and you let them know, and in case they answer, you leave a note here. In case they don't pick up, same for both white and alert. You just leave a note and you hit OK that you called patient, blah blah blah, and they didn't pick up. Also, the other thing you do is to, um, in case they pick up, you leave a note that you inform them. You mark only when you collect the info. You delete that abbreviation with a signboard. You put the reference number here and you mark status, hold on, none. Okay, only when they provide you with the reference number or the insurance information. In case they tell you they want to cancel, wait, we'll call. In case they tell you I want to reschedule, you hit pinboard and you reschedule. Okay, so far. Here, as you can see, let me find a green appointment. Hold on, hold on. Jesus, you can put the filling back and the crown can be put with Dr. Noor 3 p.m. She had a cancellation. Okay, you called both of them. Okay, okay. Okay, try to fill the spots on Friday, view tutu. Okay? Bye. Sorry, Adam, because today's a craziness. Let me find the green appointment. Green appointment. Ah, here. These appointments are scheduled wrongly.
Okay.
So, we have to reschedule them. When you reschedule it, you mark status none. Okay, after you have rescheduled it. If they cancel again, wait, we'll call. If they reschedule pinboard and you put it on the proper spot, then you mark status none.
Okay. One more thing
Uh,
is, so the wait will call.
to
That
cancel.
means they canceled,
Exactly.
and the pin board I use it when
To reschedule.
to reschedule. Okay.
Okay.
And
When you
is there like a cheat sheet or like a reference sheet to do this, to click this and that in this situation or anything like that, or I have to like learn it right now?
no, you will practice it and you will understand it.
Okay.
So, also we said patient info to check patient's information. Wait will call to cancel, pinboard to reschedule, OK to save the changes we have made, cancel when we don't want to save the changes we have made. When you hit other appointments, you can see here the treatment plan. You see, we always take care of the current year because the previous years are expired. Also, all people that haven't been to our office the last 6 months or year have to come in again and be, evaluated again. So here below that bold black line you can see the past appointments, and above that bold black line you can see the future appointments. So the first time that patient came in was on November 19, 2025, Wednesday at 1:30 p.m., 30 minutes long, with pedodontist for a checkup and cleaning. Then they came in for some X-rays, periapical X-ray, when on November 25 of 2025, Tuesday, at 4 p.m., 30 minutes long appointment. Then they came in December, when December 8 of 2025, Monday, at 3 p.m., 60 minutes long appointment, Dr. Lin, for root canal for tooth 4. The future appointments. They have an appointment on December 22 of 2025, 3:30 p.m., 60 minutes long, with Dr. Lin for crown. Then they have an appointment for a root canal when December 29, 2025, Monday at 4 p.m., 60 minutes long, Dr. Lin. Then May 2026, Wednesday, 1:30 p.m., 30 minutes long, pedodontist for a cleaning. Okay, do you get it? How we check the previous and the past appointments? This is where you see when they came in last time, what they did, and if they have future appointments and if they have treatment plan. Adam,
Yeah, I'm here. It's how'd you get the family appointment? Where'd you get that again?
other
Other
appointments.
appointments.
Mm,
Okay.
okay, that's all for today. I won't send you any more documents because I need you to check them again. And during our next training session, I will show you some stuff. Um, because I want you to check them again, write down your questions. So tell me, when are you available? Are you available? Maybe let me think.
Yeah. Yeah. Right
Maybe
now, I don't have a job, so I'm available whenever you want.
let me think. Maybe um, on Monday.
Monday, sure. Yeah. What time?
Let me see. What about 10 a.m.?
Monday at 10. Okay.
Okay, and we will see some details about the appointments, how we check if we have approvals and things like that. I will show you the dentists one by one, how we schedule appointments for new and existing patients. Then I will send you some booking instructions and some details. Then we will set one more training to discuss all these booking instructions, and then one more, the last one. So three more trainings, one on Monday and two additional, and then you will start. Okay.
Alrighty.
Uh, you will tell me if you will feel that if you feel insecure or unsure or you need more trainings or whatever. You let me know. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, right now, it looks like it's just things I have to learn in the system. And like what you showed me, like it gave me a good idea. I didn't follow it 100%.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm being honest.
no, you cannot memorize
it,
anything because
yeah.
there is too much information. But I
Okay.
have to show you some things so that you will take a taste, of what's going on. Uh,
I think what I
and
really need is like when I get on the calls, maybe you can listen onto the call with me, and I'll
don't
be like, no, no, this, that.
your
Oh,
tasks will be the hub, and some calls your tasks will be easy, so don't worry.
okay.
But you know it will be okay. But don't worry regarding this because you will be in charge of hub, the messages and the online requests. It's easy, you will see. But I need you to take a taste and then start because if I have you start now, you will feel more, confused.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Perfect. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 then. I
okay,
mean, Monday at 10.
okay. See you then.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Eh? Yeah, 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 yes. في واحد من اليابان. اه. He's a web and mobile developer. He's claiming to be a web and mobile. Yeah, and he's a web and mobile developer. بس مش أمريكاني. عايز يشتغل تحت اسمي. اسمي أنا. يعني مش فاهم. عايز يشتغل تحت اسمي. No. استنى ما تيجي لما أقول لك، ما تيجي. am ماشي أهو. أنا جاي. Can I go check this shit? I'm a U.S. citizen. Can I sign up as a U.S. citizen and do the verification process while I'm in Egypt? Method. عايز هو في اصلا ولا هنا كده. لا دول واقفين قدام العمارة باب عندك. واحدة ست. وريني كده ام منور ده. الحمد لله انا شربت قهوة. شربت قهوة. ما هو مسكر اهو هحل بيه.
ما تلمسنيش دلوقتي خالص عشان ماشي اوكي انا عارفه ان هي كويسه بس انا دلوقتي ما بحبش حد يلمسني بعد لسه واكلين حالا بتاع ما ينفعش تلمسني. اه بسيط. اه يعني سيبها 3 ساعات مثلا كده
ابوسك على راسك.
انا ما هوش نفسي عليك. بطلع الصورة اللي بعملها سألت عليها جي بي تي قبل كده. جبت جي بي تي قبل كده قلت له بص انا عندي كذا وكذا 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 وعايزه اعمل كارت كيك. قال لي اعملي كذا وكذا وكذا. صورت الصورة صورت الكلام اللي قاله لي وكل ما ابقى عايزه اعمل كارت كيك اقوم فاتحه الصورة اللي هو قايلها لي واعمل بالظبط زي ما قال. والبشر بتعملي ايه؟ ببشر. بشر بايه؟ كنت بعملها بالكبه بتاعتي وكنت بعملها بالكبه بتاعت اغانوم بس بتاعت اغانوم مش حلوه زي بتاعتي.
اوه
قلعت
جيز.
المبشره بتاعت الشيبسي وركبت الحته بتاعت البشر.
نعم صلح لها اللي بتاعتي محتاجها.
ماشي يا حبيبي صلحها. حلوه قوي.
بجد هقول لك ايه دي 150 جنيه وتتصلح. اه او اقل. اللي بمية اللي بتاع ديت كمان من غير تصليح. يلا بينا. ايه الازرق ده؟ انا شاب ربنا يسامحك. بعد 43 سنة جاية تقولي لي شاب.
لسه 34. لسه 33. عكسها بتقرا غلط.
مم.
الشارع اللي ورانا ده بتاع فتح الله بتمشي لغايه القطر لغايه اخره. تخش يمين هتلاقي المحل على طول على
ماشي.
في واحد بتاع الالكترونيات وجنبه واحد بتاع ياما نزلت وياما رحت انا خلاص كفاياني. انا اللي بقى عندي 34 سنه فخلاص مش قادره تاني.
معلش انزلي انت كده. يلا أغنية حلوة هات أبوسك. استخدم شفايفي من جوه.
مش عايزه اسمع اصلا. يا اخوي Please here. 56 minutes. 56 minutes. شكرا. يا شكرا يا شكرا. لا ما تبصيليش. عاملين زيها بالفعل. كله.
أنا أكلت معايا بسكوت.
ده احنا خلصناه.
هو أنت ولاد ما أنا أكلت دلوقتي. أيوه جدا. أنا هبس. هو قلنا سكر قد إيه؟
كوباية إلا ربع. هو قايل لي نص كوباية بس أنا حسيت إيه أغلب كوباية.
كلها أكبر فعلا. كده أكبر. إيه وصلنا؟ مش محتاج خفيفة. بكرة بقى هنتغدى كشري.
ماشي.
كشري عايز
بيبقى كانوا بينزل يجيب طماطم. اه حبة السكر
لا لا.
اللي بيخلي الواحد يبقى عايش.
دلوقتي نعمل ايه اكتر من كده يعني عشان ابقى يبقى دايت.
انتي تبطلي
شيء.
لا مش ده اللي عاملها
بس
مشكلة.
مش عشان
ممكن تبطلي بسكوت
بسكوت وعيش وشاي.
عيش نص رغيف
وتتمشي شوية.
يعني لو اكلت 3 وجبات هيبقى رغيف ونص.
بتتمشي في اليوم نص ساعة.
بتمشي من امبارح رحت المغرب وفي طريق كده رحت واخده كله مشي.
يا جامد.
ربع ساعة مش كتير يعني.
كنت هاخد عليها ربع ساعة كمان.
ربع ساعة كمان يبقى من أول هنا بقى. مرة جيت من عندها مشي ومرة جيت من عند مريم سمير مشي. عشان عند مريم سمير من بعدها من عند العتاق قفلت دي.
هو انتوا التمشية دي هناك سهلة ولا مش سهلة؟
ثواني كده.
في مثلا على رصيف واحد والطريق قدامك فاضي. بس حلو.
About how much taxes will I have to pay?
في محلات. في حتة فيها رصيف ما فيش محلات الرصيف بس. حلو المحلات. عند مريم سمير وشارع القاهرة ده انت عارفة شارع القاهرة ده فأوله ما فيهوش فلوس. هتروح سنة السبت تاني؟
ان شاء الله نروح احنا التلاتة بقى. ولا انت هيبقى عندك شغل؟
مش عارف.
Bye. Adam, give me one moment to make one more call
No problem.
and we will begin.
Okay. Good.
Great. So, previous time we saw how we reschedule, cancel, and confirm appointments, and we were. I was telling you that today we will go ahead with some details that you can see on patient's file. Have you checked the documents and all that stuff? Do you have any questions?
Mm, yeah, like the stuff that you showed me for the past like 2 days, we'll go over that like again, right? Eventually.
Today we will see other stuff.
Okay, cool beans.
Not a lot of details because, as I told you, you will get confused.
Okay.
So, let's go here. When you double click on a file,
You just clicked on the orange one, double clicked it.
when you double click on an appointment,
Hmm.
okay, then here you can see the reason, the provider, some notes, staff code, status, operatory date, time. And here you can see some buttons, okay. When you hit the other appointments, actually no, sorry. Previous time we said that when you hit OK, you save the changes you have made. When you hit cancel, you don't save the changes you have made. When
Hmm.
you want to reschedule, you hit the button pinboard. When you want to cancel, wait will call. Patient info, okay, to see patient's full information. And here from the other appointments, you can see patient's future and past appointments. Below that bold black line, you can see patient's previous past appointments. So
Mm.
here you can see that the first time they came in was on December 4, 2025, Thursday at 11:30 a.m., 30 minutes long with Angela for the checkup and cleaning. Prophylaxis is the checkup and cleaning. Okay, okay.
Hmm. Yep.
Um, so then the next time they came in was on December 8 of 2025, Monday at 10 a.m., 30 minutes long, periodontist for consult. On December 15 of 2025, Monday at 9:30 a.m., 30 minutes long, periodontist for extraction. And above that bold black line, you can see the future appointments. Okay, so you can see that they came in on December 23 of 2025, Tuesday at 11 a.m., 60 minutes long. Okay, for an emergency, and they have an appointment on January for some dentures. Okay. Also here, can you see it says no appointment, no appointment, no appointment. This is the continuing care. And through continuing care, you can see when the patient is due to come in. They don't have appointments for these things, but they are due. The system tells you that they are due for these things after a specific date, because if they come in before these dates, they have to pay. So they have to come in for Profi after June 5 of 2026. Full mouth X-rays after December 2 of 2025. For panoramic after December 5 of 2028. Okay, and here in the treatment plan, you can see their treatment plan. Always we do check the current year, okay, because if a person hasn't been to our office for over a year, they have to come in for a checkup and cleaning again anyway. The treatment plan has to be recent, okay. because it's not valid anymore. Let's say that a patient calls you and tells you, I want to do, I don't know, an appointment. I want to schedule an appointment for my crowns. Are they approved? How you checked that? You hit patient info, and then there is the notebook with a pencil, the ledger. When you hit the ledger, then here you can check the treatment plan. Okay.
That's if you want to know if they're approved for a
No,
treatment or
here
something.
you can check what the patient has done already. And when
Okay.
you hit the red TX, here you can see what the patient has to do and if approved or denied. Here you can see the date, so you check on the current year, patient's full name, side of mouth or number of tooth, the description, and here the results. And under provider, under whom the insurance approved or denied. ACC stands for accepted, so insurance approved that Crown, so patient has to pay something a little or nothing. REJ stands for rejected, so patient has to pay out of pocket that amount of money. Okay, insurance won't cover anything. These X's are next to these things because all that stuff are a part of the main procedure because crown preparation comprises of crown preparation and crown placement. Okay, that's why instead of putting ACC, again they put XXXX. You see,
I'm sorry. What was the difference? ACC and XX.
ACC stands for accepted. XX, these parts are
Oh,
these
yeah.
things are part of the main procedure. As you can see, the main procedure, the main code has under code column the code D and some numbers. Here you can see abbreviations, letters, because a
Mm-hmm.
crown, pork fuse, and a prefab comprise of crown preparation and crown placement. All that stuff are parts of that thing. That's why instead of putting again ACC, they put XXX. If you have seen the X next to the main procedure, then means that we won't bill the insurance and the patient will pay out of pocket. Okay. Also, no next to a procedure means no pre-D has sent out yet. But if you see the word no next to feelings, this means that the patient, I will tell you that the patient doesn't need pre-D for the feelings because for the cleanings and the feelings and the exams, we don't need predetermination from the insurance. There is a frequency. Okay, so all the other stuff, the major work require predetermination other than the exams, the cleaning, and the fillings. Okay, that's why here you will see the word no. Questions?
Yeah. It's so far so good.
Great. Also, we have multiple providers. As you can see on top, you can see what they perform. There is an event, side books 60 minutes, Angela. Okay, we have hygienists, Angela, Sabrina, Sherry, and Milana. The hygienist perform checkup and cleanings, deep cleanings, and whitenings. We cannot put an appointment next to a deep cleaning, before a deep cleaning, okay, or between two deep cleanings. You can put a cleaning next to a checkup and cleaning, but every hour, as you can see here, and not 30 minutes before they leave and not 30 minutes before their lunch. The general dentist have specific instructions on the main column, the major work column. You see there are events on top with details. You put the crown preparations, the fillings, you put root canals, and on the other columns, the side books, you put cleanings, emergencies, and all that stuff. Redo fillings, recement crowns, and things like that. Our boss, Dr. Mike, prefers to do cleanings, prefers to do emergencies exams, to examine a new patient so that he can treatment plan them properly. Okay.
Yeah.
Here on Wednesday, again, we have hygienist. Again, we have here, okay, orthodontist, pedodontist. Okay. So on top, as you can see, there are some instructions always. We have periodontist as well, and at the moment we don't have an oral surgeon in all locations. So let me find you. Where is your here? You have only these documents. I will send you some documents that I want you to study. Uh, a manual how we answer the phones, another manual how we reply to the text messages, and that one. Okay, study them very, 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 very well. And I want us to speak again
Okay.
on not Wednesday, 24. Is it okay for you?
Wednesday. I'm putting my notes just a second. Wednesday when?
Okay, what about 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday? Is it okay?
9:30 a.m. Wednesday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a reminder on my phone this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 9:30
Okay.
a.m. Wednesday. Third training session.
The one thing I had, I see like there's like letters like periodontist is PRM, then there's RMS for a scan. These abbreviations,
Mm-hmm.
is there like a list for the abbreviations too?
Which abbreviations?
You know, you were showing me like previous appointments, past appointments. There was like letters that meant something like RMS. It means a scan or something like that.
FMS, full
Um,
mouth X-rays,
yeah,
comprehensive
yeah.
exam, checkup and
Okay.
cleaning. All that stuff are a checkup and cleaning. When you see the word prophy, means that this is a checkup and
Oh, right
cleaning,
here. Yeah, FMS. You said
a
yeah,
kind of
FMS.
X-rays.
Okay.
Mhm.
So do I call it FMS or
No, you
is there
say
a
you
word
checkup and cleaning. That's it. Because the
checkup?
checkup and cleaning comprises of an exam, checkup, and X-rays. Okay.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
No, no, not so,
Okay.
not so
So
much.
see you on Wednesday. I will show you how we schedule an appointment for new and existing patient, and we will discuss all the booking instructions. And we will see if any more, questions. Okay,
Okay.
and then we will set one more training, and then you can start.
Okay. By any chance, is there a way I can like maybe shadow somebody during the training, still unpaid or whatever? Like shadow somebody, like listen how they talk and how they move in the system and stuff like that. Is that possible?
Give me a moment. Sorry. Ask me again, please.
Oh, okay. By any chance, would I get the chance to like shadow somebody where I can listen to their call and listen to the client or the customer
You will be
and
taking care
at the same?
of Hub, so you will be doing something else. Okay.
I'll be taking care of what? I'm sorry.
Of hub, taking care, taking care of messages and emails.
Okay. So I'll be on the phone or doing messages only?
No, mostly messages, emails, and a little calls.
Messages, emails, and what was the last one?
Online requests, and you will take care of some calls too, but not incoming.
Understood. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. I'll see you Wednesday, 9:30.
Okay, see you then.
All right. All right. Bye. Non pas honte. Okay. Yes, it is recording now. Thank you.
Okay, great. So, previous time we discussed about the ledger, what accepted means, ACC, REJ, and all that stuff. And I sent you these three documents. That one is a manual how we answer the phones. Okay, you just read it once and that's it. Okay, just so you will understand how we speak. We always say, hello, this is Adam from Bell Dental Care. We say our name, we are cheerful, polite, we say the name of the office, Bell Dental Care, and we try to be detailed. Okay, we explain what kind of appointment they have, when, with whom, everything in detail. Okay, because sometimes they get confused, they say that they don't remember the reason for the appointment, that they were misinformed. That's why, whatever you say, it's important to be left in the notes of the appointment. Okay,
All right.
for yourself. That one is, let's say, some notes. You can use them when you text them, okay, for the hub, when you can copy and paste them, reword them, okay. They are classified by, case, subject, okay, as you can see, how we reply, um, how we per case for complaints when they miss the appointment, the location here, the phone numbers, everything. Okay, so you
Okay.
can use it when you will create your sticky notes. Okay, so that you can copy and paste things and
Mm-hmm.
quick to save some time for yourself instead of typing from the beginning. And of course, you can reward them and use the ones that fit to you. Okay, that one. Here you can see some codes, the information of all locations, the address, the phone number, the email, the floors, the transportation they can use to go to that office. You will be working for Bayside Bell Dental Care. Okay. Dr. Kokolis, our boss, has three locations: Bayside, Astoria, and Port Washington. Bell Dental Care, Arista Dental Care, and Port Washington Dental Care, and the Sleep Center. And here you can see the information just in case a patient calls and asks you some things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can see some instructions for Astoria and Port, but you do care about Bayside location because you will be working for Bayside location.
I didn't even see those tabs. That's on the first one.
It's okay. You can study them during the weekend. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So any questions here? You can see classified,
Mm.
the booking instructions, the views, the days, everything. Okay. Also, we don't have Dr. Lo anymore. She left. We have Dr. Dar. I will update the documents tomorrow or during the weekend, and I will email them to you all. Okay, including you. Uh, I will remove Dr. Law and I will add the new dentist Dr. Dar, his man, and he will be in on um, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and he has the same booking instructions. Okay, so it's fine. Only the name changes and the date. The booking instructions are the same. The rest are fine. Notes. Okay, let's open the appointment book. Okay. Let's go to that. Hold on, let me open the app. Great. So, when you open an appointment, let's say here, you can choose the reason for the appointment either from button initial or button TX. From initial, we schedule the checkup and cleaning, Profi, from checkup and cleaning, the exams, the consultation sometimes, and the x-rays, the emergency. Okay. From treatment plan, TX, you schedule whatever is on the treatment plan. Let's say maybe you can find some consultations there if we have predetermination for them. You can find the fillings, the crowns, the bridges, the root canals, things like that. You choose them, for example, and you hit close, and they will show up here. So in that document, I explain the terminology under button initial, under button TX, okay, so that you can understand what you see. Not all the terms, but the most, frequent ones. Here, what you have to notice is that in our office, we don't do sedation. We don't put people to sleep. Okay, we only use nitrous oxide. We do nitrous appointments. We use nitrous oxide, which is combined with oxygen. Okay, and it's administered to the patient through the mask, and it's used to make them feel relaxed. Okay, but they keep their consciousness. Okay, they don't sleep. They are awake. They are only a bit relaxed. Okay.
Yep.
Questions? Okay. The checkup and cleaning is covered by the insurance every 6 months unless they have UFT insurance, United Federation of Teachers, okay, which covers the cleanings every 3 months. Okay. So
Yep.
also all people that haven't been to our office for over a year or 6 months, and they don't, and regarding the 6 months, if they don't have an active treatment plan or something that it's termed, they need to come in again for a checkup and cleaning. Okay, so that they can be examined, reevaluated. The checkup and cleaning comprises of a checkup, a cleaning, and x-rays. The x-rays are taken by the dental assistant, the checkup is done by the general dentist, and the cleaning is done by the hygienist. All that stuff is one appointment, which is called Profi, and it's called Profi, yeah, and it is scheduled with the hygienists. Okay,
Okay.
so um, What else? Um, the checkup and the cleaning out of pocket is $155. If you add X-rays and the exam is 360. 360.
That's if they're not due for a cleaning. It's $155.
Yeah, but if you add, uh, the exam and the X-rays, it's more. It's 100. It's 360. Is over $300. Okay,
Okay.
because the exam is out of pocket is $110. If they do panoramic, $185. So it depends. Okay, is over 30. It must be. Let me count. Almost 400. But you don't discuss prices. Okay, just so
Oh, I don't discuss. I don't talk about prices at all.
yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
this is good.
The only thing you say is when they need to pay a deposit. Deposit is when they need to pay something beforehand, before they come in. They need to pay $100 for whitening, $200 for implants, $200 for root canals with endodontist. Eh, Also, there is Dr. Mike, our boss. Okay, he is general dentist, and as well as a TMJ specialist. TMJ is when they have pain in the joint, in the muscles around the mouth, and they need to be evaluated because they have difficulty in opening and closing their mouths, and things like that, and migraines. So they need a TMJ specialist for that. And we schedule a consultation for TMJ with Dr. Mike, our boss. So that consult for TMJ costs $100. It's not covered by the insurance. They have to pay it from their pocket, out of pocket. Okay.
$100. And what's that for exactly? What is it?
TMJ consultation. TMJ is when they have difficulty in opening and closing their mouths, migraines, and then they need a consultation with Dr.
Mm-hmm.
Mike. And Dr. Mike either suggests mouth guards or Botox appointments.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you said the only so that and the $100 deposit for whitening, 200 implant, 200 for root canals is the only price I need to know. Um,
Yeah.
and when it comes to cleaning, all I need to know for prices for cleaning is if
No,
they're
no, no.
not
You
due.
can ask the front desk, the treatment planner, the eligibility. They will tell you the prices. Okay. We don't
Okay,
discuss prices. We have other
okay,
people that do it. Also,
okay.
if a patient is new and they tell you, I have a referral for a specialist, then you schedule a consultation with that specific specialist. You put details, which is the reason for the consultation and things like that, and then you tell them that they need to bring their referral with them, otherwise they won't be seen. Also, all patients, new and existing, have to come in, have to have to cancel, confirm, or reschedule their appointments at least 24 hours prior to their appointments. If they miss their appointments or they cancel them last minute, they need to pay a missed or cancellation appointment fee. $50 for general dentists, lab and hygienists, $80 for specialists, $200 for endodontists. And we don't charge patients with Medicaid insurance. Okay. Do you know what the Medicaid insurance is?
Low income.
Yeah, and people that
Yeah.
have disabilities or health issues, it is given by the government. Okay.
Hmm.
So here, check boxes, check marks. When you open an appointment, here you see some check boxes here. If you remember, we put a check mark to that check box when we confirm an appointment. Okay. Also, uh, when you see a pop-up, a gray window which shows up and says patient needs to be premedicated, you have to let patient know, oh dear patient, I see that you need to be premedicated. And you remind them and you leave a note here in the notes. And then you put the check mark here. Also, we use that one, we put the check mark here when the same person has multiple appointments on the same day, or when family members of the same family, multiple family members, have appointments on the same day. Let's say a mother and her children. So, also regarding parents and children, all children up to 18 years old have to be accompanied by guardians or parents, not grandmothers, not grandfathers, not siblings, and etc. So, uh,
Mm,
if they want to come in alone, the parent has to fill out a form which is called minor consent, uh, which says that the child can come in alone. Okay. So, um, if but even if we have a minor consent form and the child has to do a surgery or to put braces for first time on or something serious, the parent has to come in anyway. Okay, it's
mm-hmm.
logical because we need to make sure that they will be assisted properly.
Quick question. Sorry.
Mhm.
Um, with the pre-medicate, how did you know they need pre-medicate?
You will see a gray window that will show up and it will say that note.
A smaller window pops up
Yeah,
then?
yeah. Let me show you. Let me try to open to see if that one has a pop-up or another
Okay.
one. You will see it.
All right. And if I'm emailing somebody or I'm talking to somebody, do I tell them, did you do your pre-medicate?
That's a health history alert. No, hold on. I will tell you. Let me find one with a pop-up. That one is a pop-up.
Okay.
And it
So
will
what
say
do I tell the
here
patient?
patient needs to be premedicated. So you tell
Mm-hmm.
them, dear patient, let me remind you, blah blah blah.
Uh, which is it pops up saying you have to take the medicine. Or the pop up tells me what to tell them, or what?
Yeah, the pop-up tells you
Okay.
what to tell them.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, um, what else? What I was saying, for the children. Even if they have the minor consent and they will do something important, then the parent has to accompany the child, okay? Also, um, something very important. When a person is pregnant, has health issues, heart issues, they need to bring a medical clearance which will be filled out and signed by their medical doctor. We send them our medical clearance, and their medical doctor has to fill it out because the medical doctor should verify that we can do dental work and that we won't cause any issues. Okay, because some people, if they have heart issues or they are pregnant, maybe it's forbidden to do some things. Okay. Also, the pregnant cannot take x rays, for example, just in case they tell you, oh, I have heart issues or whatever. Or in case you see a pop up again. Here again, you can see some terminology. Check it out, okay? Also, when they confirm their appointments, or when you schedule an appointment, whenever you contact them, you need to remind them that we only give 15 minutes grace period time. If they run late for more than 15 minutes, maybe we need to reschedule their appointments. And depending on the spots we have each day, either we will put them on the same day later or another day. Okay. Also, the whitening, which is done by the hygienists, is never covered by the insurance. It's cosmetic, not medically required. So, always out of pocket. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here again, some terms, some instructions, check them out. Okay. Again, here I explained the meaning of the ledger. Okay. So, here you can see the different kind of x-rays. Check them out. Also, something very important. Here in our office, we don't have oral surgeon. In all three locations, we don't have oral surgeon at the moment. Okay, so here we have only periodontist in all three locations. In that location that you will be working for, the periodontist comes on Mondays. View 2, Dr. Sphirudis, that royal blue color. Dr. Sphirudis requires to do consultations for all new and existing patients before she starts any work, even if the patient is existing and has a treatment plan for that work. And if she hasn't seen a patient, if she let's say if she did a consult 6 months before and they didn't start the work, then they need to do again the consultation with Dr. Sphirudis if 6 months have passed. Okay.
Alrighty.
So, the first thing she wants to do is a consultation. And when she needs to do the implant work, that's the guideline we use. Extraction bone graft guided tissue first. Then, 4 months after the extraction bone graft guided tissue, she does the implant. And after 4 months from the implant, she does the follow up, uncovering implant, or second stage of implant. And all these go with the periodontist. Then, 2 weeks after the uncovering implant or second stage or follow up, we schedule the abutment crown, implant crown, with a general dentist, 1 hour long. The dentures and the mouth guards go with the lab. Bridges go with the general dentists. Okay. Also, um, when we have to do a root canal and a crown on the same tooth, we need to do the root canal first. After 1 hour long main column with the general dentists. After 2 weeks, we schedule the crown preparation. And 2 or 3 weeks after the crown preparation, we schedule the crown placement. All that stuff have to go with the same general dentist. Okay. Also, the deep cleaning, which is done by the hygienist, is divided into 2 appointments, one for upper teeth and one for lower teeth. And that good. So, um, the one has to be scheduled one day and the other one another day. We don't care about the difference. the timelines and all that stuff. We just don't schedule at the same time, okay? Because they need to be done different days, just not on the same day. You can put one today and the other one tomorrow or 3 weeks after, you know? So it's fine. What else? Also, that's it. And the deep cleanings, as I said, are done by the hygienists. Questions so far? Adam?
No, so far so good. I'm just watching.
Okay. Also, when we need to do dentures, the dentures, as we said, are scheduled with the lab, the technicians. But we need to make sure that the extractions are done if they are necessary and if we see any extractions in the treatment plan. So always we have to check the treatment plan to make sure that everything is done before we go ahead. Otherwise, the lab cannot do anything. And last but not least, Dr. Georgia is the one who does the Botox appointments. The consultation for the Botox is free, but when they need to do the actual appointment for the Botox, to do the Botox, they need to pay a $200 deposit, and we need to email Dr. Georgia at delasdmd@gmail.com, okay, because she needs to bring the product, okay. So as you can see, all that stuff are very important and they need to be checked, okay. Now,
Yep.
before I go ahead, any questions?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay. So, what we haven't seen is how we search people in the system and how we schedule appointments for new and existing patients. And when we see that today, then we will be done for today. And the only thing that is left is 2, 3 details that will be discussed during our last training session. Any questions before I go ahead?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, before I go ahead, let's start how we search a patient in the system. You double click in the space.
In a blank space?
Yeah. And that window shows up. And you can search a person by entering their last name, first name, date of birth, phone number, and hit the button search. And the patient will show up here. From here, you can see the previously selected patients. Okay. Let's choose one by chance. Okay. Here, how we schedule an appointment. We choose the provider. Okay, let's choose, for example, Dr. Noor. Okay, by chance. From button initial, you choose the checkup and cleaning. Okay, if you want to schedule a checkup and cleaning. The first thing you see is when was the last time they came in. If they are due for cleaning, you see they are due. They have old treatment plan, so it's good to come in for checkup and cleaning. Okay, you choose the provider. Let's choose someone by chance. Okay, the reason, you put the duration. Operatory date time will be filled automatically if you double click on the proper spot you want to put someone. Okay. And here you put your staff code. Iliana will provide you with your staff code after we are done with our training sessions. And here you leave some notes. What do we say? when a patient, I will send you these sticky notes. When a patient is existing and they come in for a checkup and cleaning, we tell them only for a checkup and cleaning and existing, we tell them to fill out the existing patient online forms through our website prior to their appointments. Okay. For all existing patients, you tell all that stuff as well. We only give 15 minutes grace period time. Dear patient, you have to confirm, cancel, or reschedule your appointment 24 hours prior to your appointment. And you have to come in 15 minutes earlier. In case you miss your appointment, you will be charged. Okay? And if a person hasn't been to our office for over a year, verify that they have the same insurance and phone number. You can see it from here. Patient info, insurance information. Dear patient, do you still have DentaQuest, Fidelis? Do you still have the same phone number? Can you give us your email? Also, if you double click here, you can see the subscriber ID too to verify that it's the same. And if any changes, you don't put them here, you put them here in the notes. Okay. So you copy all that stuff. Okay. And that's it. This is how we schedule an appointment for an existing patient. Questions? And you put your staff code here too.
Okay.
Any questions?
No. This is for an existing appointment, for a new appointment for an existing patient.
Yeah.
And if it's a new patient,
I will show you. I haven't shown you yet.
Oh, okay then. Okay.
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 So, any questions?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm.
So, this is how we schedule for an existing. Let me send you these sticky notes so that you can have them. Okay, this is for you. So, before I go ahead with the new patient appointment, let me show you something. If they go to our website, belldentalcare.com, they are able on top, on Bayside location, to find the online forms, okay, that they need to fill out. All new patients have to fill out the new patient online forms, and existing patients that come in for cleanings have to fill out the existing patient forms. They can be found through the website, or you can text them and email them a link. Okay, you will be given that link. Okay, so let's say we need to schedule an appointment today at 10:30. Okay, here you double click here and you search the person. Let's search me. Okay, you will see that we won't be able to find me. Nothing. So what you do, clear, and you hit that button, new patient, and you put last name, first name, mobile, email, and you hit OK. And I am a new patient, so my provider code has to be PRAC. Even if I am with Dr. Shah, I need to have that PRAC code, okay? Because I need to be discerned on the schedule quickly. I am new. All new patients have to come in for checkup and cleaning, unless they are in pain. So they need to come in for an emergency exam but you need to put details. When you schedule emergencies, limited exams, you need to put details. Reason, which side of mouth, which tooth, upper teeth, lower teeth, right side, left side, okay, bottom teeth, uh, I don't know, maybe the molar on the right side upper teeth. Okay, emergency for what? Bleeding, swelling, toothache. Okay, you ask details and you leave them in the notes of the appointment. Also, the new patients can come in for a consultation if they have a referral for that consultation and you schedule them with a specialist. Personally, I am not in pain. It's not an emergency. Um, I don't have a referral, so I have to come in for a checkup and cleaning. I am adult, so profi, adult. You put here my staff code. Okay, because I scheduled that appointment. Operatory date time are filled automatically because I double clicked on that spot. 30 minutes long, insert date line, and you put date of birth, month, day, year, insurance info. Sorry. Insurance info, company, and ID. Okay, the numbers. And then you tell me, dear patient, you need to fill out new patient online forms prior to your appointment. We need only 15 minutes, we give only 15 minutes grace period time. So if you run late for more than 15 minutes, you have to reschedule your appointment. Also, make sure that you will bring your insurance card and photo ID. And let me inform you that you have to confirm, cancel, or reschedule your appointment at least 24 hours prior to your appointment. In case you miss your appointment or you cancel it last minute, you need to pay a missed or a cancellation appointment fee. Okay, and you copy all that stuff and you put them here. Also, regarding the insurance, you always ask who is the primary holder of the insurance. Maybe I have a husband and my husband gives me insurance. Okay, so you need the information of my husband, full name, date of birth. Okay, and you type primary holder, self, husband, blah blah blah, whatever, and you hit OK. And this is how we schedule an appointment for a new patient. Questions?
No. I'll watch the recordings. So yeah.
Okay, so for today we are done. Too much info. Let me send you a document which shows you step by step how we schedule an appointment for a new patient. Okay, and here you have the links and everything. Also, I will send you two manuals and we will discuss them during our last training session. This is the list of the emails of the company, the emails we use. I believe, I don't know if you have that and that. Okay, so check them out and we will discuss them during our last training session. Okay, most of them are manuals. You don't have to learn anything by heart, just in case you need something. Okay, so any questions so far?
No, ma'am. Please.
Okay. Um, okay, what about Monday for our last training session? Is it okay for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so what time do you prefer?
Um.
What?
Maybe in the afternoon is okay.
Okay, let me think. What about 1 p.m. New York time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, 1 p.m. New York time, last training session. Okay, and then maybe you can start on Tuesday. We will see you will go and you will let me know. Okay,
All right. Perfect.
great. Any questions before I let you go?
So far, no.
Okay, I am glad.
All right.
Great. So have a nice Christmas. Enjoy with your family and all your beloved ones. Whatever you need, you can contact me. Okay, before our training session, and we will be in touch. Okay.
All righty. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Uh, uh, excuse me. Oh,
Z. Let me text Eliana to create your
mhm.
staff codes and give you access to everything. Um, hold on, let me find her.
Mhm. You know how you told me when I sent you like something that the email, for example, if I respond to one of those questions that way, and I had like ChatGPT revise like the spelling and and the
It
punctuation
was
and stuff.
fine. And don't
Okay.
worry because we will create sticky notes when you start. We will see some cases together.
Mm,
And we are going to create some sticky notes and, reward them. And then you will be rewarding them. So it will
okay.
be
Cool.
fine. Hold on.
And you told me the
Give me
pred
give me
department.
1 moment,
Take
please, to send Iliana to create to your staff code.
take your time. Sure.
Um, staff. Okay. Okay. So, and let me text direct to give you access to all remote machines. Okay. Yeah, ask me the things you want, and then we will start saying some
Sure.
last things.
So, how do I know if I need to email the lab first or if I need to email the pre authorization department first?
Uh, Predetermination department is for predis when they have questions and you cannot see them from ledger. A lab when they tell you is my crown ready, are my dentures ready. Apparently you cannot answer that because they are prepared by lab. So you need some time to ask them and they have to check their cases, you know.
Mm,
You will be
okay.
added to some group chats and for prescriptions you have to text the front desk. um
Text the front desk. Okay.
yeah, okay. So that's all. Then let's say another case, they will tell you, oh, I have new insurance and I want
Mm,
you to update my file. You don't do it.
mhm,
You gather the information and you send it to eligibility department. Everyone is expertized, you know, so there are specific guidelines and you will follow, but all that stuff you will understand them step by step when in practice when we start, you know, scheduling people.
okay.
Okay, so
Mhm,
another thing. Um, yeah, the previous time I sent you that. Let me find an available computer and I will tell you. So I sent you a list with insurances and their group plans. For example, sometimes the people don't know their group plans and they don't know the insurance companies and they only know the group plans. So what you have to do? If they tell you, "Oh, I have Fidelis," you hit Control F. Fidelis. Okay, Fidelis is under DentaQuest. So you go here. We have an Excel which shows us which insurances, Google Docs, which insurances we accept. And you will hit here Control F, and you will type DentaQuest, and you will see who accepts these things, these insurances, which providers. In means accepted. Okay, that we accepted in network. Out of network. So here DentaQuest, and you will see Michael Kokolis, Dr. Georgia, Shah Virenda. Okay, so
oh, so not all providers accept the same,
exactly, yeah,
even if it's in the same clinic,
yeah, exactly.
even if it's in the same.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's
I
why.
see.
And you can use it as a manual to cross check things, not to learn anything by heart at all. And one last thing I want to show you. I don't know, did I show you previous time the note of the day, the waiting list?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Mm,
hold on.
waiting list.
Oh, okay, let me see. I will show you three things today. So every day we have here the word note, the note of the day. Here we put people when we are totally full, overbooked and we don't have any cancellations, and maybe they call you and tell you, oh, I want to come in on Monday, December 29. Oh, dear patient, unfortunately we don't have any cancellations at the moment, but I can put you in the waiting list, and in case we have any cancellations we can squeeze you in. And look at here, patient Felicia Grusha, date of birth, phone number, needs blah 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 in detail. Okay, and you hit OK and you save it. That's the waiting list. When it's yellow, this means that we have somebody in. When it's gray, we don't have somebody in. Okay,
All right.
great. So, here, yellow. So this means that we do have somebody in. Okay. Here, yellow. So this means that we do have somebody in. Okay. So do we have any spots? Oh, we have some spots. Maybe we can squeeze them in. Give me one moment. That's the one thing. That's the note of the day or waiting list. Questions so far?
No, that's good.
Okay. Give me one moment. Edwin, check the note of the day. There are two people that you can, one person that you can use to schedule some crowns to put them with Dr. Nur. That he is empty. Note of the day for Friday. Note of the day for Friday. Okay? Bye. Okay, second thing. Let's say that that person, by chance, requested a referral. You go here, patient info, referred to, add referral, and you, for example, for Endo, you hit the arrow, Endo, okay, and it will be entered here. And that's it. That's the referral system. Also, you can email them too. And the last thing I want to show you is when a person calls you and tells you, oh, I don't want Dr. Mike anymore. I only want, Dr. Georgia. Okay, I am not coming into your office anymore. Things like that. You have to create a pop-up, an alert. How? You hit patient info. Okay, you leave an office journal note, that blue book icon, remember? And then you hit that person with a flag. New. Check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark. Description, attention. And here, patient doesn't want to come into our office anymore. Patient wants only Dr. Mike. Patient doesn't want any appointments with Dr. Shah. Okay, and you hit OK. And this is how we create a pop-up. In case they tell you that they have changed office, you create the pop-up, you leave an office journal note, and you go here, status, inactive, sorry, not archived, inactive, and OK. Questions?
I'm following it. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, and that's all for today. So now we are done. What you will be doing, your tasks, you will have a line. Okay, but you will be here in the beginning, just hub. We will see in the future. You will be hitting sign in here on hub. This is the platform we have for the messages and the emails and the online appointments. Okay, the appointment we schedule online. So you hit sign in, and you will be taking care of the texts here, the emails, and the online appointment.
What was the last word you said?
And the online appointments.
Online
Incoming appointments when they go to our website, and they request an appointment online. You will be calling them. Okay.
Okay. So mostly I'm doing outbound calls
Yeah,
rarely
yeah.
inbound.
In a case they require, please call me, or you see an online appointment, you will call to schedule the appointment. If they don't pick up, you will leave a voicemail and then you will send a text. So most of the things we will have to do with the platform. Form leads here, incoming appointments here, texts, emails. Our email that you will be checking is Bell Dental Care appointments inbox, and you will be checking the emails. Okay,
Hmm.
and I will be guiding you. It's very simple. Okay, here you can filter unread. You see? Some appointments are automated. You see, some people just confirm. You canceled my appointment. Maybe they want to reschedule. Okay, and that's it. So the fact that it's texts, it's helpful because you will have enough time to search the system. Okay, most of them can be taken care of through the texts by typing. And the people that will request a phone call, you can call them. Okay,
Hmm. Yep.
so don't worry at all.
Okay.
No, no,
All
no,
right.
honey, it will be fine. And that's all.
Okay.
Okay. The most difficult thing is to get used to the system, how we can navigate through the system, and that's it. It's not that complicated as you think.
Okay.
Okay. And step by step, little by little, you will understand everything regarding, the system.
Okay.
Questions?
Um, okay, so I was like watching some of the videos that I've been recording, right? And some of the stuff when you mentioned like let's say you're making an appointment for Adam, okay?
Hmm.
But Adam's brother also, goes and sees the same doctor. What's the correlation? Why do I have to go see his like see why do I gotta see when his brother was scheduled? If I'm booking an appointment for Adam, I'm kind of confused on the family part of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, so I see that Adam's brother was booked for an appointment before. Why? Why is that? Like, I think I watched it a few times. Maybe I need a little clarity on the
Why
family.
you have
Yeah.
to assist them both? To save time,
Okay.
How you
Understood.
check it? You hit other appointments and you see if there are multiple people here under the same file. Otherwise, you cannot know that they are brothers, siblings, sisters, or whatever.
Okay. So, show me that one more time, please.
You
See if I
double
got something.
click
Uh huh.
here, you know,
Okay.
and other appointments. You see, two people, so they are
Okay.
related.
Okay. So it's only for the sake of trying to see if we can book them together at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
you
Makes
see.
sense a little bit. Yeah. Got it.
Hmm. So, uh, give me a moment. Okay. Um. Yeah. So. That's all. You will start on Monday, January 5. These will be your tasks. Uh, so don't worry. In the beginning, you will be assisting one person per time. You cannot, start checking family files and all that stuff because it will be too complicated for you. you know
Hmm.
and you have to start understanding the system, how we work, how we navigate, how we go back and forth and all that stuff. So in the beginning, little steps, you know how we go through the schedule, how we go here, how we check things and things like that. Okay. Any questions in general before I let
No,
you go?
no,
That's
that's it.
all. Watch the videos, the recordings, and then we will talk. In the meantime, if you have any questions, text me. I will reply to you. Regarding the sticky notes, we will create sticky notes together when you start working. And that's
Okay.
all. So don't worry at all.
All
Okay.
right. Around what time of day do you expect me on the 5th of January?
9 a.m. Don't you start? What's your schedule?
Something like that. 9:30, something.
I don't remember. Let me check the schedule you Iliana provided.
I think it's 9:30. Maybe 9.
I think it's 9. Let me see. It's 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we will start 8 a.m. on Monday. Okay.
Okay. Elena, I think she just one sec. Just 1 minute, please. I think when Elena was messaging, what did she say?
What else is
Uh,
it? And here I can work any shift of the day. This is my preferred hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. New York time.
okay. I'm good with either or. Just one sec. Oh, this is old. Okay. Okay, yeah, perfect. I think that's what it says. All right.
Okay.
9 a.m. on
8
Monday, okay?
a.m. 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
on Monday,
Okay.
January 5. Okay.
Alrighty. Perfect.
See you then. Bye.
All right, take care. Bye. انت سحبت البطارية كلها كده.